You told me. You told me there'd be lions in today's story.
That was a
So I was getting ready.
Scary roar.
Can you do a roar? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. What about you?
Scary.
Come on. Like, probably a bit. Rah! There we go. Good job.
So why are you being a lion, Phil?
Because you said we talked about someone about a lion and somebody. Daniel.
Oh yeah, today's the story of Daniel.
Yeah.
And there are some lions in the story. But we'll find out more about that later.
Okay. Cool. Well, should we start with a song?
I think
for a
we
song?
should.
Let's do it.
Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. He is higher than a skyscraper, and He's deeper than a submarine. He is wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. He's higher than a skyscraper and deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. 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 And He holds us in His hands.
Great singing, everyone.
Good
Well done.
job, good job.
So, Daniel and lions.
Daniel, okay, so let me tell you about something we're going to do a bit later so that you're prepared.
Can they join in at home?
They can.
Oh, awesome.
So today we're going to make something after the story.
Oh,
But let me tell you what you might need if you want to make with us. Is that okay? You know how you said the story was about lions, Phil? We're going to make a lion.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
What you need is a paper plate.
Paper plate.
If you don't have a paper plate, you can cut a circle out of a piece of paper maybe, or a piece of card.
Nice.
You need that. You'll need a pen or a pencil or different coloured pens and pencils. I'm sure you must have some of them at home somewhere.
Yep. So paper plate, pencil, pen.
You might need some scissors.
Okay, got to be careful
So
with those.
if you have some, you can use them. If not, you can just rip. That's fine. You're going to need some glue.
Glue.
So maybe you've got a glue stick, or maybe you've got some runny glue with a paintbrush or something
Okay.
you could use like that.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And then we need some coloured paper or some crepe paper. I've got crepe paper, so I can just rip it up. But if you've got coloured paper, you definitely need scissors.
If you haven't got coloured paper, maybe
You
colour
can just-
colour
you
it
can
in on
colour
your
in,
yeah.
We can get creative, we can do whatever, but if you have any of those things, you need to grab them before the story.
Okay.
Well, after the story, sorry.
ready for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
We're going to make that. But now we're going to listen to the story.
Okay.
But before we do that, let me tell you a little bit about...
Oh, okay, yeah. I like little history lessons about stories. Yeah, go for it.
So, I'm sure by now everybody can tell me what the Israelites are like.
They do my head in, Mandy.
Do they? Why
Yeah,
is that?
just like the whole, they trust in God, they don't trust in God, they got a good king, they have a bad king, they believe in God, they don't blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. So this is happening again.
Shock
But they've
horror.
got kings now. Anyway, they're in the promised land. They've been in the promised land for a long time.
Yeah, because we talked about, way back when we talked about Joshua, weren't we?
Yeah. But what happens is they get attacked.
Oh.
And the people of Israel get exiled.
What now?
Exiled.
What does that mean?
Do you know what that means?
Mm.
Do you know what that means?
It's a funny word.
It's a funny word. It means they get taken out of their homes and out of their land, and they get taken all the way to somebody else's land. So the people that attacked them and like ruined their homes took them and said, "You're going to come and work for us."
It's almost like they've gone all the way back to when we talked about Moses and they were being slaves in Egypt.
Yeah. So they get taken to a place called Babylon.
Okay. Who's the king?
The king's name is, ready for this?
Yeah.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar what now?
Nebuchadnezzar.
You got
Sounds like
old.
a sneeze, doesn't it? Nebuchadnezzar.
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 That's his name, and he doesn't believe in God.
Oh, of course he doesn't believe in God.
And then there's another king.
Another king?
King Darius. And guess what?
He doesn't believe in God either.
He doesn't believe in God either.
Come on.
So our story of Daniel is a story of what Daniel does when he's living in this foreign country where nobody believes in God. What would he do? What does he do? We have to find out.
Oh, let's go to the story.
What does lions have to do with it? I don't know. We have to find out.
Come on, I want to find out.
Okay, let's listen to the story.
Hi, Hayley.
Oh, hi Sam, how are you?
Yeah, I'm alright, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you.
Cool. So, can I tell you about something that happened at school this week?
Sure, what happened at school?
Well, we're out at playtime and we're eating our lunch.
Yeah.
Had a really yummy lunch that day as well.
Nice.
But I was having lunch with Timmy and he finished his crisp packet and threw it on the ground.
Oh no, what happened next?
Well, I wasn't sure what to do because I know it's wrong to throw your litter on the ground.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want Timmy to stop being my friend.
Oh, that's a tricky one, isn't it? Tell you what, Sam, can I tell you another story from my Bible?
Yeah, please.
Okay, it's about a man called Daniel, and it's in its own book called the Book of Daniel as well.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. God's people disobeyed him, so he let their enemies take them into captivity. They destroyed Jerusalem and carried away many of the Jews to their own country, Babylon. Daniel was one of the Jews in Babylon. He trusted God and prayed to him 3 times a day. God blessed Daniel, and he became a powerful leader in that country. Some leaders were jealous of Daniel, so they made a new law. People could only pray to King Darius. Whoever disobeyed would be thrown into a lion's den. Darius agreed. Daniel still prayed to God and was arrested. Darius was sad. He liked Daniel. He realized that he'd been tricked but couldn't change the law. Daniel was thrown into the lions. The lions roared and crept up to Daniel. Then an angel arrived. It was God who sent him. The angel shut the lions' mouths. Daniel spent the night there unharmed. At daybreak, Darius went to see if Daniel was alive. God sent an angel to save me, Daniel said. The king was thrilled. Daniel was pulled up out of the den. Then King Darius had Daniel's enemies thrown into the den. The lions gobbled them up. King Darius told everyone in his kingdom to honor Daniel's powerful, living God.
Whoa. That was an incredible story.
It is an incredible story.
So, even though Daniel knew that he might get thrown into a lion's den, he still did the right thing.
He did, yeah.
Wow. And God protected him.
He did. He kept the mouths of the lions closed so Daniel was safe.
Whoa.
Does that help a little bit with your school issue?
Yeah. Well, I suppose if Daniel can do the right thing, even though he might be thrown to lions, I can probably do the right thing when I probably won't get hurt.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. Well, I hope you have a good week at school, and I hope that you manage to still be friends with Timmy and still be able to stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah.
Okay, take care, Sam.
All right.
Bye.
Wow! He survived that! How cool!
They didn't even try and eat him, did they?
No! The angel just kept the mouth shut.
Yeah,
Wow. Incredible.
that is pretty cool.
That is.
Okay, I hope you have all of your stuff ready to
Oh,
make a
yeah,
lion.
I'm ready.
But
I'm
before
ready.
we do that, Phil,
Yeah?
I've got a little quiz for you. Gonna
Oh.
see if you remember what happened in the story.
Okay.
Some of them are a bit tricky.
Oh,
So,
okay.
were you listening? Okay, let's see if you were listening. Ready?
I think so, yeah.
Where did the Israelites, including Daniel, get taken to? Where did they go when they had
That's
to
where they
leave
got
their
exiled
country?
to.
Yeah, where they got exiled to.
B-
Where was it?
Babylon.
Babylon! That's right, that's right. I think that's quite a funny word to say as well.
Babylon, yeah.
Babylon.
Yeah.
Okay, another question.
Yeah.
How many times a day did Daniel pray to God? Did he pray 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times? How many times a day? Do you remember?
4?
No.
3?
Yes!
Oh,
He prayed three
times
times a day, even though he wasn't supposed to. So, he prayed to God.
Yep.
But who did they say he was supposed to pray to? Can you remember? He wasn't supposed to pray to God, was he? With the new rules.
The
He was
king.
supposed to
The
pray-
king.
yeah, what was the king's name?
Darius.
Darius, King Darius, that's who he was supposed to be praying to, but he said, no, that's not my God. I'm going to pray to my God.
Like, he
did.
He's not like the Israelites, the rest of the Israelites who kind of like just.
Yeah, they
like,
got scared,
he
didn't they?
trusts and he's like,
But
yeah,
he-
I believe
he was-
God's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the punishment for disobeying the king's order and praying to God? That's an easy one.
Oh, that's the lions.
The lions!
Bees of the lions.
The lion's den. And I know you know this one.
Yeah.
Who shut the lions' mouths?
Well, I'll give them a chance to answer. I've got this one in the bag. The angels.
The angel
yes.
who was sent by God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done. Good listening.
Thanks,
Good
thanks.
listening, everybody. Now we're going to
We'll
make
make
our
it, yeah.
lion. So
Okay.
you got your paper plate. First of all, you need to use your pen. You can borrow mine in a minute,
Okay.
Phil. Don't worry. And we're going to draw a face. So I'm going to draw like just in the middle of your plate or in the middle of your circle. I'm going to draw some eyes. Oh, have you got one?
Hand me a pen.
I'm not exactly sure how to draw a lion, so if it's just a smiley face, it's okay, don't worry.
One one's got different size eyes.
That's okay. Mine looks a little bit like a dog.
How's yours going? That's my lion.
That's my lion.
Cool. Good. How's your lion going? That's ours. I suspect yours is probably looking a little bit better than ours. But
Possibly. But never mind. Okay, so the next thing you need to do, if you're still drawing your face, don't worry about it, carry on. The next thing, can you open that one for me?
Yep.
Next thing is you either need to rip up or cut up your coloured paper, because we're going to use it to make the mane. So if you don't have any crepe paper or coloured paper, you can use your pens. maybe different coloured pens. We've got red and yellow, because lion's mane is usually quite,
I guess you could use orange as well.
yeah,
that would
orange
work.
maybe, kind of fiery. Okay, how's it going? Right. Okay, and then when you've got enough, take the glue, whatever glue you have, and like put it all around the outside of the paper plate, and then stick on all your colours.
Glue, glue, glue. How's yours going? Are you keeping up?
Not much yellow, Phil. Might need some more.
He was a bit of a red lion, I reckon.
Okay, and then stick, stick, stick. Or if you're colouring, you can colour in, and if you've got a paper plate, it's quite fun to colour in along the, like, grated edges, isn't it?
This crepe paper is really hard to rip.
Is it? So it might be easier to use scissors.
Yeah.
That's okay. Whatever's
I'm
easiest.
making a mess.
Whatever's easiest, it's okay. It's alright to make a mess as long as you clean up after, right?
Sure. Can't we get the cleaning to do it?
No. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't enjoy
Are
cleaning.
you lazy?
Yep. I like doing the sticking part and the fun part.
You don't like
I don't like
tidying
doing
up.
tidying up.
Well, that's not very fair, is it? You make the mess, you should clean it up. What was your favourite part of the story, Phil?
I think the lion, like it's got to be the lions bit, and when Daniel's down there, and then like just the fact that God protected him and saved him using that angel to save him. I think that's just incredible.
It is, isn't it? I think for me, my favourite part is that Daniel was like, he must have been so scared, like he was in a strange place, he didn't know what was going on, but he still chose to pray to God even though he knew he could get in trouble for it.
And it's interesting because the Israelites have gone through this whole cycle of not believing and believing and not believing and not, like, and breaking the rules, and whereas Daniel is trusted God so much that he's gone against the rules of the new king.
Yeah, he has.
And that shows just how much he believes that God was going to protect him.
It is really hard to do the right thing when you know that something bad's going to happen because of it, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, if you know that your friends might laugh at you, or, you know, maybe you'll get in trouble.
Yeah. Well, and like Sam was talking about his situation and how he was like struggling and trying to be brave and that kind of stuff. It's so hard.
So I think, yeah, it is hard, but
Have you finished?
yeah. But God does come through, doesn't he?
He does,
And
every
he does help
time.
us, and he does help us to do the right thing, even when it's really hard. Like he saved Daniel from the lions,
Yeah,
which
like-
is amazing. Because
Again,
Daniel must have
mind
thought, right, this is it. I've stood up for God, and now I just have to
Yeah.
face what's coming to me. But then God was like, no, I'm going to protect you. Shut those mouths.
Yeah. And he's
Which is
like
cool, isn't
the
it?
last couple of weeks we've looked at two stories where it's been like God has really been there.
All the stories like that, though.
Well, yeah, but like the people in the stories have had to really trust that God's going to show up in that moment.
Yeah, all the stories are like that, though. I think God does that on purpose. To be honest, He gives us loads of stories because it is hard.
Yeah.
Which is really cool because those lions were going. "Rawr." Oh, yours sounds like a bear. What does yours sound like? Rawr.
Good job, guys.
It's really cool. God shut the mouths of the lions. Right. Shall we go and sing a silly song?
Yeah.
Let's sing a silly song. Hello everyone. It's time for Silly Songs with Amanda. Yay! I hope you're feeling a little bit silly. I've been doing a little bit of laundry, as you can see. I've washed all of my socks. So we're going to sing a song about that in a minute, but first we got to get our silly juices flowing as always. So start wriggling, start wriggling. Do you know what I think we might need actually? I think we might need some magic Fanta. Do you know what magic Fanta is? Okay, that's okay. So we got our bottle, so get your bottle. Have you got yours? Okay, and now we need to put a little bit of magic in it. So just put your bottle down on the table there like that. Well, we need to open the cap ready first as well. So open the cap. Did you hear that? Yep. Is yours open? Cool. Okay, we need the cap later, so make sure you put it down so where we can remember. You remember where your cap is. Good. Okay, now I need a packet of magic. Have you got a packet of magic? Okay, open that and put it into your Fanta bottle. Now, put the rubbish in the bin. Now, remember where your cap was? Pick up your cap and put it back on. Okay, now shake it. Shake it, 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 shake it. That makes the magic work. And now, when you open the cap now, you've got to drink it really, really fast. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Did you drink your magic Fanta? I drank my magic Fanta and I can feel it working already. Starting in my toes, starting in my toes. Oh, I'm feeling silly now. Are you? Oh, okay, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh. Okay, today we're going to be doing a song about black socks. Look, I've got all my black socks here. I'm going to teach it to you and then we're going to try and sing it in a round, which means that lots of people sing it together at different times, okay? Shall we try it? It goes like this, ready? Black socks, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger they get. Sometimes I think I should wash them, but then a voice says to me, don't do it yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. How's that? Do you think you can sing that silly song? Let's try again, see if you can remember it. The black socks will help you remember the words, okay? Ready? Black socks, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger they get. Sometimes I think I should wash them, but then a voice says to me, don't do it yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, you've had your magic Fanta, so we should be ready to do it in a round. You're going to see 3 of me on the screen, and I'm going to be starting singing it at different times. So you can pick one of me to follow, and if you've got different people in your house, you can each pick one of me to follow, and then you'll be singing it all at different times, and you'll be finishing at different times, and it'll sound really cool. Got it? Okay, let's sing!
Black socks, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger they get. Sometimes I think I should wash them, but then a voice says to me, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Black socks, they never get dirty. They never get dirty. The longer they dirty, the stronger you wear them, the stronger they get. I think I should wash them, I think I should wash them, but then a voice says to me, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Hey guys, and welcome to the prayer corner. So this week we've been looking at Daniel and how he trusted God so much that even when he was challenged in the face of being thrown into the lions, he still prayed to God, even in those moments. And so today we're going to do something a bit different, and we're going to think about perhaps those people in the world that are facing a similar sort of thing to Daniel, where they're living in a country where they're not allowed to pray to God, and it's against the rules, and they're meant to be praying to somebody else, but they still have faith and they still pray to God, even though they're not meant to, and that they could be facing death if they were to do it as well. So we're going to spend some time thinking about it. So now on the screen is going to be a map of the world. So I want you to pick somewhere that is highlighted, somewhere where people face this problem, where in the world they're not allowed to pray to God. So let's spend some time praying for those places, praying for the people that live in those places that want the freedom to be able to pray to God like we do, praying for their protection when they might face punishment for still praying to God even though they're not meant to, and praying that God will be with them in those times. I don't know about you, but I feel so privileged that I'm able to worship God and to pray to God whenever I want. I find that so amazing when some other people find it so hard to do it and have to hide their faith. And it does challenge me that perhaps I need to make sure that I'm telling others about Jesus, because I can do those things. So let's just spend some time praying now. Dear God, we thank you that we can worship you where we live, and that we are lucky to be able to do that without facing any sort of problems or any punishment and stuff. And Lord, we just really pray for those Christians in other countries that face the problems when they pray to you or when they want to speak about you, and Lord, that they are showing their faith. But Lord, we really pray that you'll be with each one of them. Amen. So, let's sing a song.
I was lost with a broken heart. You picked me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I am born again, forever safe in the Savior's hands. You are more than my words could say. I follow you, Lord, for all my days. Fix my eyes, follow in your ways. Forever free in unending grace. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love never ending. Oh,
Great singing, guys. Well done. So, that brings us to the end of another episode.
It does. It
So-
does.
But do you know what, Mandy?
What?
Next week, we've not got kids' church.
What?
I know, but don't panic, don't panic. We are going to do a little something.
Right.
So, next week, we're going to join with everybody else in big church
Yeah.
and join in the whole worship session that they normally do.
Okay.
So we're going to appear in that, and there's going to be some songs that we might normally sing, as well as some songs that the
Okay.
adults
So
might
everybody
sing.
needs to go to the adult page
Yes.
instead of the children's
Yes.
page and join in with everybody
Yes.
else. Oh, that's okay. You can do that, can't you?
And do you know what we
We'll
might?
be there.
Yeah, and we might even try and get like the adults to join us in thinking about those people in other countries that are struggling with persecution and what that looks like. And so yeah, but it'd be awesome to see you there. So what we might do, should we do a little reminder? Would that help?
We'll remind you.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So we'll remind you that next week we're joining everyone together to worship God
It'll
together.
be fun.
Yeah.
Hope to see you there.
Awesome.
But in the meantime, have a good week.
Yes.
And don't forget to stand up for what you know is right and keep praying for those people you are praying for in prayers. I think that's really important.
Absolutely. Right. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.